Maybe it's been a long day, or maybe you just enjoy falling asleep to quiet stories instead of silence. Either way, you're in the right place. Tonight, we're gliding into one of the universe's most beautiful mysteries. Why everything spins. Galaxies swirl like cosmic whirlpools, planets roll through endless space, and even the tiniest particles can't stay still. We'll explore how this motion began, what keeps it going, and how it shapes the world turning beneath you right now. If these calm journeys help you unwind, don't forget to subscribe. Now, take a deep breath, and let's begin. In the vast emptiness of existence, everything we know, everything we see, traces back to that singular moment. The Big Bang. Picture it. Not a loud explosion as we've often imagined, but instead, a magnificent expansion, a gentle stretching of the very fabric of space itself. As we delve into this awe-inspiring moment, it's crucial to grasp the implications of such an event. It wasn't simply the start of matter and energy, but the very beginning of time and space. The universe began to expand, unfurling like an intricate flower, its petals stretching out into the void. In those first fleeting moments, the universe was extraordinarily dense and hot, filled with plasma, the building blocks of what would eventually become stars, galaxies, and planets. But within this cosmos, something remarkable began to take shape. As the universe expanded, tiny ripples of unevenness emerged. Imagine blowing into a balloon. As you do, various areas swell slightly more than others, creating an intricate pattern across the surface. Those very irregularities, those slight imbalances in the fabric of energy and matter, are crucial. They are the seeds of everything we subsequently recognize as the universe. These imperfections set the stage for motion, akin to the first stirrings of a breeze in a still room. Out of this chaos, the cosmos began to spin. At that moment, the celestial dance was set into motion. Galaxies would swirl, stars would ignite, and planets would coalesce, all fueled by those very minuscule disturbances birthed from the chaos of creation. Think of it this way. Have you ever watched ripples spread across a pond when a stone is tossed into the water? Each ripple travels outward, influencing its surroundings, and that's precisely how these cosmic ripples worked. They acted like gravitational wells, drawing in matter and allowing it to accumulate over eons. The universe was very much like a vast sculptor's workshop, where the imperfections became features rather than flaws. As these tiny shifts coalesced, they laid the groundwork for galaxies. In those first moments, emerging structures began to gather form, defining their paths, spinning in elegant motions that reverberate with the laws of physics. It's mind-boggling to relate those early days of cosmic turmoil to the intricate, awe-inspiring beauty of the night sky we see today. Just as each of us carries a story shaped by personal challenges and triumphs, so too does the universe carry the memory of its inception, chaotic yet beautiful. Imagine the thrill as tiny atoms began to form, colliding and interacting with one another, everything driven by those initial, almost imperceptible ripples. Every star that later ignited and every planet that formed stands as a testament to that original moment of creation. This phase, known as cosmic inflation, didn't just happen in isolation. It unfolded within a framework that was, at the most fundamental level, dynamic and alive. It beckons us to consider our own lives, how even the smallest of events, the tiniest ripples, can lead to monumental changes in the course of our journey. It might be a chance encounter with someone who shifts your perspective, or a decision that seems inconsequential at the time, but leads to new paths and opportunities. As the universe continued to cool and expand, the simple hydrogen and helium atoms began a long journey toward complexity, fueling the stars themselves. Stars would explode, releasing the elements that formed planets, moons, and ultimately us. It all connects back to that one moment, to the Big Bang, which is not just some ancient event, but the genesis of the relationships that now define our existence. So as we gaze up at the starlit sky, we're not just observing distant objects. We are witnesses to an ancient story celebrating the roots of creation. Each glimmering star carries within it the remnants of that first cosmic spin. It whispers to us, reminding us that we are woven into the very tapestry of the universe's existence. We too are made of stardust, particles birthed from the chaos of creation, adorned with the stories and imperfections that define who we are. By understanding the intricacies of the formation of the universe, we illuminate the fact that imperfections are not merely random occurrences, but are, instead, essential components of the grand narrative. They narrate the powerful tale of existence, movement, and beauty, a story that began with an infinite and explosive moment when everything emerged from a magnificent balance of chaos. The cosmos is not just a backdrop, but part and parcel of our journey, inviting us to embrace our own histories and navigate through our unique paths, indelibly connected to the stars above. This reflection invites a deeper appreciation for the universe and our role within it. Just as the universe blossomed from the tiniest of seeds, so too can our potential grow from life's challenges, uncertainties, and cosmic uncertainties. Thus, as we continue our exploration, let's keep that thought in our minds. Every great journey starts with that very first step into the unknown. Every creation born from the delicate balance of chaos. Imagine, for a moment, a vast, dark stage stretching endlessly in every direction. It's quiet, unsettlingly so, like that calm before a storm. This arena, however, isn't empty. It's teeming with potential. Picture it as a cosmic dance floor where the music is faint, almost inaudible, echoing through the void. At its heart, tiny flecks of gas and dust float in the expanse, the early universe's raw materials. These materials were first nudged together by the invisible touch of gravity. Now, gravity might seem abstract, but think of it as an invisible friend who whispers, "Come closer." That warmth compels each particle to unite, forming clouds so massive they'd put any mountain range to shame. All those little flecks begin their quiet, intimate ballet, gradually gathering more companions. As they drew closer, they didn't just collide. They began to swirl and twirl, influenced by the motion of their neighbors, each tiny interaction amplifying the next. You can almost visualize this gathering like a group of friends swaying to music, each person drawing the others into the rhythm, creating a greater dance from simple movements. It's at this juncture that even the smallest nudge, perhaps a microscopic wobble, becomes crucial. Think about that moment when you're on a swing and a gentle breeze gives you just enough push to go higher. In the early universe, those minute nudges acted similarly, sowing the seeds of greater changes. As these clouds of gas collapsed under their own weight, they began to spin, faster and faster, much like a figure skater pulling their arms in during a pirouette. There's a tense energy in that spin, creating a beautiful chaos. The conservation of angular momentum is at play here. As those clouds compacted, they revolved with increasing speed. In their elegant whirl, temperatures soared, gas became denser, and from this intense furnace, the first stars ignited. Stars appeared not as solitary entities, but as part of an intricate tapestry. Imagine standing at the base of a brilliant night sky, taking in the glittering stars, each one a sentinel of energy formed from countless collisions and gravitational whispers. What we often take for granted as simply the stars is really a legacy of those tiny beginnings, a cascade of immense energy and light emanating from a dance that started with whispers of gravity. From that initial swaying of dust and gas, planar shapes began to emerge. The swirling dance gave rise to disks, where matter was flung outward, gradually evolving into planets that wove themselves into the fabric of the cosmos. Each planet formed as particles collided, merged, and consolidated, influenced by the dance of nearby stars and their gravitational pulls. Can you think of your own life experiences? How a single moment, perhaps a small decision or an unexpected turn, led to a cascade of events that shaped your path? That's precisely how these celestial bodies formed, through a series of choices made at every microscopic level. And just as in life, some groups of atoms clung together to form rocky planets, while others found their destiny as gaseous giants. The beauty of the universe, at this stage, lay in its diversity, an expression of chaos transforming into organized complexity. Each planet, with its unique characteristics, represents the dreams, struggles, and triumphs of its formation process. As time marches on, these celestial bodies become the building blocks of our universe, nurturing possibilities for future life forms. It's remarkable, isn't it, how two seemingly disparate concepts, tiny movements and grand galactic formations, are intertwined. It mirrors our own lives in many ways. The smallest twists and nudges can culminate in magnificent outcomes. The early universe, with all its swirling clouds and gas, teaches us that nothing great emerges without humble beginnings. All it takes is a tiny twist in the right direction, and before you know it, you're spinning toward fantastic possibilities. So, as we move forward, keep this cosmic dance in mind, a reminder that even the most insignificant gestures and moments can set off a chain reaction that reverberates through time and space. From those initial moments of pressure and change, galaxies lit up like fireworks, each one a milestone of cosmic evolution, which eventually led us here to ponder our existence amid the stars. As we dive deeper into the mesmerizing world of angular momentum, let's imagine for a moment that we're all on a grand cosmic carousel. Think about how exhilarating it is when you're on a merry-go-round. You feel that rush as it starts to spin, the wind whipping past your face, and you're filled with a sense of delight. This very feeling mirrors the principles of angular momentum. The rule is remarkably simple. Once something starts spinning, it tends to keep on spinning. Isn't it fascinating how nature operates with such consistent laws? Angular momentum is, in many ways, the universe's way of maintaining its rhythm, ensuring that celestial bodies continue their majestic dance across the cosmos, undeterred and graceful. Picture a spinning figure skater. As they pull their arms in tight during a spin, they spin faster. This phenomenon is effortlessly showcasing the conservation of angular momentum in action. When the skater expands their arms, they slow down. This balancing act highlights the essence of angular momentum. It's all about conserving that rotational energy. In the vastness of space, this principle remains unchanged. Now, let's bring this back to celestial bodies. Planets, stars, and galaxies each carry their own angular momentum, inherited from the very formation of the universe itself. When our solar system was born from a swirling cloud of gas and dust, angular momentum was established, setting Earth and its planetary siblings onto their eternal paths. Neatly, every rotation we witness, from the spin of Earth on its axis to the orbit of planets around the Sun, serves as a reminder of that ancient motion. You might be wondering, how does this relate to us personally? Just like these cosmic bodies, we experience moments in life where we build momentum. Think about those times when you started a new project. The initial excitement is like that initial push that sets you into motion. Whether it's writing a book, starting a fitness routine, or even taking on a new job, the momentum carries you forward. However, just as external forces can alter the course of a spinning object, our lives are influenced by the outside world. As you push through challenges and hurdles, you might find yourself slowing down or needing to realign your energy. It's essential to recognize those moments and adjust your trajectory, much like how planets may be nudged off their paths by forces such as gravity from nearby celestial bodies. Speaking of gravity, it plays a vital role in the dance of angular momentum. Every time a planet orbits a star, there's a gravitational pull acting upon it, shaping its journey through space while allowing it to maintain that spin. In our lives, we have our own gravitational influences: a supportive friend, a mentor, or family members who elevate us, helping us maintain our own momentum and keeping us on track. Now think about galaxies. They spin majestically, with billions of stars ensconced in that embrace, creating a swirling spectacle that has captivated humanity for centuries. The Milky Way galaxy, which houses our solar system, is a perfect example of this. It's spinning at an astonishing speed, yet there's a sense of tranquility in its movement, a testament to the age-old law of angular momentum at work. And just as galaxies continue on their spinning journey, driven by this fundamental force, we too can strive to keep our dreams in motion. So often, the world around us can feel chaotic, thwarted by a multitude of responsibilities or unforeseen events. In those moments, remember that like those celestial bodies, you have inherent momentum. It just requires a little recalibrating to get back on your brilliant path. By understanding the power of angular momentum, we can embrace the inevitability of change and the importance of external influences in our lives. Just as a comet can interact with a planet's orbit, our lives are shaped and redirected by events and people that enter our orbit. Instead of viewing these changes as disruptions, we can perceive them as essential adjustments to our course. In our cosmic journey, it's essential to recognize that just because we have that angular momentum doesn't mean we're invincible or immune to struggle. Embracing change, seeking support, and adapting to our environment can help maintain our spin, not unlike how the graceful movements of asteroids and moons signal their balanced dance around greater forces. So, whether you're a planet forever circling a star or an individual navigating life's tangled web of ambitions and challenges, practice harnessing that momentum. Remember that the universe is on your side, encouraging you to find that balance, keep twirling, and dance through life with grace, much like the celestial bodies above us. Live in awe of your own momentum, drawing inspiration from the grand cosmic forces that keep everything spinning in harmony. As we journey deeper into the universe's timeline, we arrive at one of the most mesmerizing events in cosmic history: the birth of stars and planets. Picture this: vast clouds of hydrogen, millions upon millions of miles wide, drifting through the emptiness of space. These clouds aren't just random assortments of gas. They are the potential powerhouses of life, waiting for the right moment to ignite. Imagine for a moment that you stand in front of an immense canvas, one that stretches beyond your wildest imagination. This canvas is composed of delicate, swirling tendrils of hydrogen gas. It may seem chaotic, but there's a rhythm here, an unseen choreography, guiding the clouds as they begin to twist and turn under the force of gravity. It's like watching dancers in a grand theater, each with a role to play, each move impacting the choreography of the universe. Within these stellar nurseries, tiny fluctuations in density begin to take hold. Regions of gas clump together under the relentless pull of gravity, and soon the dim glow of embryonic stars starts to emerge. These stars, though still in their infancy, are like the first notes of a symphony, their light signaling the beginning of something extraordinary. As the gravitational forces intensify, they cause these gas pockets to compress, increasing pressure and temperature, until, in a breathtaking climax, nuclear fusion kicks off. It is a moment that marks a new beginning, the birth of a star, a brilliant ball of energy conjoined with the promise of life. But the story doesn't stop at the stars. Around our newborn cosmic giants, the leftover gas and particles begin to engage in their own dance. Imagine them spinning around the star, infinitely patient, yet dynamic. With every rotation, this material flattens into a stunning, swirling disk, known as a protoplanetary disk. It's here, in this delicate yet chaotic ensemble, that the magic of planet formation truly begins. As you visualize this cosmic ballet, think of the incredible journey these particles take. Each atom, each speck of dust, slowly collides and merges with its neighbors, creating bigger and bigger chunks over time. It's almost like watching children on a playground, where the shy blocks of gas bravely inch forward to join their more substantial counterparts. In this dance of formation, some of these chunks evolve into planetesimals, massive enough to attract more material and grow into full-fledged planets. Picture, if you will, these new worlds acquiring characteristics from their stellar origins. Their sinuous forms and rotational spins are a direct legacy from that original spinning disk. Each planet carries with it the whisper of its parent star, a rhythmic pulse of energy and motion passed down through generations. Let's talk about the significance of this transfer. On Earth, perhaps we can relate to this idea. The habits, rhythms, and personalities we inherit from our parents shape who we are. In many ways, The planets are no different. They take on traits passed down from the cosmic dance of their stars, influencing everything from their orbits to their atmospheres. Some planets emerge as rocky and solid, while others become gaseous giants, each unique world a vibrant representation of its celestial father or mother. Think about it. If every planet is a child, they all tell a story of their origin. Some would tell tales of heat and volatility, reflecting a fiery birth close to their sun. Others might recount the chilly tales of worlds crafted far from the warmth of their star. This inheritance shapes not just their appearance, but their potential for harboring life, for sustaining ecosystems, or for being barren stones in the void. In the grand tapestry of the universe, the birth of stars and planets is a story of connection, of lineage, and of the interplay of forces greater than ourselves. Just as we navigate relationships, learn, and grow, so too do these cosmic bodies interact, collide, and coalesce into something more significant. They remind us that, even among the vast expanse of space, there is an inherent bond that ties us all together, an unbreakable thread linking every atom and every heartbeat back to the stars above. As we reflect on this cosmic narrative, consider the incredible complexity that follows. With each creation, new destinies emerge, new stories are written, and new possibilities unfold, all stemming from that joyous, chaotic birth of stars and planets. The universe continues to evolve, and so do we, endlessly connected in this grand celestial family. In your hearts, one might feel that ever-present rhythm, the legacy of fire and formation resonating as a constant reminder of our shared origins. Imagine standing in your backyard on a clear night, looking up at the stars, feeling a mix of wonder and curiosity. Each twinkling light represents a distant world, often similar yet uniquely different. Among these celestial bodies, there lies a fascinating commonality. Most planets in our solar system spin in the same direction, eastward. But what does this have to do with their origins? We're not just looking at a cosmic coincidence, we're witnessing the echoes of the solar system's birth. This eastward rotation is like an ancient cosmic fingerprint, symbolizing how these planets came to be part of one large family, born from the same swirling cloud of gas and dust that formed our sun some 4.6 billion years ago. Consider this swirling cloud, scientifically known as the solar nebula. It was a chaotic maelstrom of particles, gradually collapsing under its own gravity. As it shrank, it spun faster, much like a figure skater pulling in their arms to spin more quickly. Just imagine how powerful that swirling force must have been. This rotation led to the formation of our solar system's flat disk shape, and as the material cooled and condensed into particles, they began to stick together, clumping into larger bodies. Within this primordial landscape, the whole system was set into motion. Planets started forming from the leftover material, gradually gaining mass and heat through intense collisions and gravitational interactions. All of these processes didn't just form planets, they set a standard direction of rotation. It was as if the universe imparted a shared rhythm to all the forming planets, an eastward dance that would characterize them for eons. To illustrate the significance of this, think about something as simple as a spinning top. The way it spins is determined by how you set it in motion. If you give it a gentle push to the right, that's its spin direction. This concept isn't far removed from how our planets were initiated into their rotational paths, all formed in that same rotating cloud, like children learning to dance together. They inherited the momentum instilled in them by the solar nebula. It's astounding to think that despite the distance and differences that set our planets apart, each one carries this shared story of origin. They are all etched with the memory of that original spin, a reminder of their connection to the cosmos. The planets that did not conform to this eastward spin are exceptions, and their spin direction may tell tales of dramatic events or massive collisions that altered their course. Now picture yourself as an astronaut drifting among the planets. You gaze upon the blazing hues of Jupiter's storms, the serene rings of Saturn, and the reddish desert landscapes of Mars, all spinning harmoniously in a cosmic ballet. Each planet's tilt, spin, and orbit are like individual brush strokes on a grand cosmic canvas. Yet their shared eastward dance creates a sense of unity in diversity. For us here on Earth, it can feel like we're simply spinning in one vast, indifferent universe. But as we observe these planets, we're reminded of how intimately connected we are to the broader cosmic family. Earth's own rotation fuels the rhythm of day and night, influencing life as we know it, from the tiniest microbe to the tallest trees. In that sense, every sunrise we witness is a direct link to the earliest moments of our solar system, part of an ongoing story that began billions of years ago. Understanding this connection encourages us to look beyond ourselves. It helps foster appreciation for the intricate threads that weave through the fabric of space and time. The constellations we admire, the orbits that dictate the seasons, and the rotation that dictates night and day are direct outcomes of a shared past. Just as we navigate our experiences, so do these planets, bearing the legacy of their origins in their movement through space. In conclusion, the way these planets spin serves not just as a scientific fact, but as a profound reminder of our shared history within the universe. We are part of a grand, interconnected existence, and with every rotation, we pay homage to the swirling cosmic soup that spun into being, crafting the very worlds we observe from our blue planet. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just observing distant stars and planets. You're witnessing the universal rhythm of existence that keeps us all tied together in this vast cosmic dance. As we dive deeper into the dance of our solar system, we can't help but notice that not every planet plays by the same set of rules. Picture a grand ballroom filled with elegantly spinning dancers, each gracefully performing their routines, except for a few who seem to have lost the rhythm and flow. This brings us to our two unusual stars, Venus and Uranus. While the rest of their celestial companions glide through the cosmos with predictable orbits and spins, these two planets have their own idiosyncratic styles that truly set them apart. Starting with Venus, the second planet from the Sun, it defies the natural order in a spectacular way. It spins backward. That's right. If you were to stand on its surface, the sun would actually rise in the west and set in the east. Isn't that a fascinating thought? Imagine waking up each morning to a sunset where you expected a sunrise. This bizarre retrograde rotation could be attributed to a violent past. Scientists suggest that Venus suffered ancient collisions, possibly with other celestial bodies, causing this topsy-turvy spin. Now, let's take a moment to relate this extraordinary phenomenon to our own lives. Think about those times when you felt like you weren't going in the same direction as everyone else. Maybe you chose a career path that was unconventional, or perhaps you found yourself pushing against societal norms. Just like Venus, who had its grand ambitions thwarted by cosmic chaos, sometimes life throws unexpected challenges our way, leading us off the beaten path. Embracing this uniqueness, while not always easy, can lead to remarkable self-discovery. Then there's Uranus, the planet that doesn't just tilt, but rolls sideways, almost lazily, like a sleepy marble. It's positioned on its side with an axial tilt of about 98 degrees. This means its rotation is almost parallel to its orbit, creating a rather unique and eccentric pattern. With Uranus, it's as if the planet decided to take a break from the dance floor and instead opted for a gentle roll around the sun. The intriguing part about Uranus is that its unusual rotation could also be a result of catastrophic impacts in its past. Imagine Uranus getting knocked around in the grand cosmic orchestra, causing it to lose its upright posture. These ancient collisions disrupted its rotational axis and nudged it into a more relaxed position. Relating back to our personal experiences, we face our own moments, like Uranus, when external factors force us to change our approach to life. Maybe you're rolling through challenges sideways instead of tackling them head-on due to circumstances beyond your control. Instead of worrying about keeping everything in perfect alignment, sometimes it's about adapting and embracing the path life has laid in front of you, no matter how unconventional. What's truly poetic is the fact that in a universe governed by laws and order, some bodies, like Venus and Uranus, demonstrate that chaos and complexity can shape our existence in fascinating ways. Through immense challenges, their beauty lies in their imperfections. Every wound, every deviation adds depth and character to their stories. They remind us that in both the universe and our own lives, the unexpected can lead to the most compelling narratives. As we step back and observe these planetary oddities amid their sleek orbital dance, we can't help but marvel at how these once chaotic events became defining characteristics. Their vivid displays of individuality inspire a sense of wonder. They teach us that rather than striving for a standardized path, embracing our peculiarities is where true magic happens. Just like our off-kilter planets, we all have moments when life flips us upside down. So, the next time you feel like an outlier or a cosmic oddball, remember Venus and Uranus. They've turned their uniqueness into their signature moves in the great celestial ball, and so can you. Whether it's spinning backward or rolling sideways, it's all about finding your rhythm in the universe. That's the beauty of this dance we call life. To truly appreciate the marvel of galaxies, let's take a moment to step back and gain some perspective. Imagine being on Earth, surrounded by the familiar sights of your daily life. The trees swaying gently in the breeze, the patterns of city streets, the rhythm of human interaction. Now envision zooming out, way out, until the entirety of our planet is just a speck in a vast expanse of darkened sky. Beyond the twinkling stars that punctuate the night, whole galaxies emerge, each one a colossal entity of its own. Galaxies are, in many ways, like massive communities, bustling with activity. They are complexities of countless stars, swirling gas clouds, and mysterious dark matter, all bound by the invisible force of gravity. It's fascinating to think that when we peer into the night sky, we're effectively looking back in time, witnessing light that has traveled millions of years to reach us. Each glimmering dot represents not just stars, but entire worlds evolving within intricate cosmic dances. Now, let's visualize how these giants began their journey. Picture space, once quiet and primordial, where clouds of gas and dust floated aimlessly for eons. Over time, gravity began to take hold in an uneven manner. Some areas, denser than others, began to attract more matter, initiating a slow yet powerful spiral formation. Like water swirling down a drain, these clouds collapsed and twisted, and from that chaotic beauty, galaxies began to spin into existence. Consider how mesmerizing it is that this dance has been ongoing for billions of years. What if our own lives were a snapshot of this grander dance? Just as you twist and turn through your day, making choices, facing challenges, growing, galaxies similarly twist through their cosmic existence, each one unique yet part of a larger narrative. For instance, the graceful spiral of the Milky Way, our home galaxy, is a stunning reminder that we are part of something much greater. As it rotates, it draws in stars and stellar remnants while simultaneously losing others, maintaining a delicate balance, reminiscent of our own lives. As we continue to explore this incredible phenomenon, let's hone in on the different types of galaxies that grace the universe. From the majestic spirals to the stout ellipticals and the peculiar irregulars, each variety has its own unique characteristics, much like the diverse tapestry of human experience. Spiral galaxies, with their beautiful winding arms and luminous cores, can evoke feelings of hope and inspiration. It's easy to get lost imagining the stories of the stars that comprise them. On the flip side, ellipticals, often seen as the more subdued cousins of spirals, exude a sense of strength and stability. They contain older, cooler stars, and their smooth distributions are reminiscent of calm seas. Yet, even within this stillness, there's a pulse. Gravitational interactions and occasional mergers keep the universe dynamic. Irregular galaxies, which defy classification, mirror the spontaneity and unpredictability of life. They can form from collisions or gravitational interactions with other galaxies, reminding us that sometimes the chaos can give birth to beauty and new beginnings. Just as we experience twists in our own narratives, these galaxies flourish in their unconventionality, thriving amidst the stars. As we sail further across this immense cosmic ocean, it becomes clear that galaxies don't just exist in isolation. They are part of vast clusters tied together in a cosmic web. These clusters can be thought of as bustling neighborhoods filled with numerous galaxies, each one contributing to the overarching structure of the universe. Look up at the night sky and let yourself feel small in comparison to this grand scale. Those points of light, some belonging to our galaxy and others to distant neighbors, are witnesses to billions of years of history. Communities that began as simple gatherings have transformed over eons into monumental spins of captivating beauty. Before we drift back down to Earth, think about the true magnitude of these cosmic structures. Picture yourself standing on a grassy hill, watching the stars twinkle at night. The galaxy's spin is an invitation, calling us to explore and understand our place in this vast universe. Just as the galaxies rotate endlessly, we too spin through our lives, navigating our own challenges, connections, and discoveries. As we shift our focus, let's consider how understanding our cosmic neighbors influences our view of existence. What can these spinning giants teach us about our own journey? What does it mean to belong to such a grand structure? By recognizing our link to galaxies, we can foster a deeper sense of appreciation for the universe and find solace in our shared story among the stars. In the next section, we'll continue our exploration, making a connection between these celestial giants and the life cycles of stars that they cradle. The narrative of galaxies is intricately tied to the birth, death, and rebirth of their stars, adding yet another layer to this beautiful cosmic dance. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the heart of these spinning giants. As we gaze up at the night sky, we're mesmerized by the dazzling display of stars and galaxies twinkling away. Yet beneath this shimmering beauty lies a perplexing enigma, one that challenges our understanding of the universe. While we appreciate the vastness and complexity of the cosmos, some phenomena just don't add up. One of the most startling examples is the inexplicable behavior of galaxies themselves. Picture a galaxy, like our own Milky Way, spinning in the cosmic ballet of the universe. It's a mesmerizing scene, but if we peer closely, we notice something staggering. The galaxies are rotating at speeds that seem to defy the very laws of physics as we understand them. Imagine driving your car. The faster you go, the more friction and forces you encounter. In a similar vein, the stars swirling around the center of the galaxy should experience gravitational pull that slows them down as they orbit. On the surface, it seems logical that the outer stars should be slower than those closer to the core. But then we look closer, and it just doesn't make sense. Observations reveal that these outer stars are zipping around their galactic centers at incredible speeds, far faster than what the gravitational influence of the visible matter, the stars, gas, and dust we can see, would suggest. So what's going on? How can these galaxies hold themselves together against such frantic rotation? It's a cosmic conundrum. This is where dark matter enters the scene. Imagine, if you will, the universe like a grand puzzle, where you're missing a few pieces. The visible matter, the element we are familiar with, the stuff that makes up you, me, our planet, and the stars, accounts for only a small fraction of what's out there. In fact, scientists estimate that about 85% of the universe is composed of something entirely unseen and unknown: dark matter. This theory isn't pulled out of thin air. It's grounded in extensive research, experiments, and observations. The idea of dark matter first gained traction in the early 1930s when astronomer Fritz Zwicky made a remarkable discovery. While studying clusters of galaxies, he noticed that they were moving far too quickly to be held together by the visible matter alone. Zwicky proposed that there must be some sort of invisible matter providing additional gravitational pull, and thus dark matter was born. Since then, dark matter has been a subject of intense research and speculation. Think of it as the universe's best-kept secret, quietly shaping the cosmos while remaining undetected. Unlike the matter we can interact with, dark matter doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light, making it entirely invisible to our eyes and the instruments we use to observe the universe. It's as if it exists in a realm just out of reach, influencing the movements of galaxies and stars without revealing itself. It's an eerie notion, isn't it? As scientists probe deeper into the cosmos, They employ methodologies like gravitational lensing, where the presence of dark matter alters the path of light from distant galaxies. The way light bends around massive objects provides hints about how much dark matter is exerting its gravity. This invisible force affects everything, from galaxies to the very fabric of the universe itself, creating a cosmic web that connects galaxies across vast distances. But how do we process this idea of something that plays such a pivotal role in our universe, yet remains unfathomable? It's akin to the foundation of a house. We don't always see it, but we certainly feel its presence when the walls stand firm against the elements. Dark matter, though it is elusive, forms the backbone of cosmic structure, forming an invisible scaffold that supports the formation and evolution of galaxies. And herein lies the deep connection we all share with the cosmos. This mystery invites us to ponder our own existence, our own place in the universe, and the unseen forces that shape our lives every day. Just as dark matter influences the grand cosmic dance of galaxies, we are each influenced by countless unseen forces around us. The choices we make, the pressures we feel, the dreams we chase, how many of those are shaped by invisible forces in our own lives? In wrestling with these cosmic mysteries, we are encouraged to embrace the unknown, to fuel our curiosity, and to seek answers even when they elude us. After all, isn't that part of the human experience? Striving for understanding in the face of uncertainty? Allowing ourselves to dwell in the mystery, to find comfort in questions rather than just answers. While the forces of dark matter may remain hidden, their impact resonates throughout the universe, just as the myth and magic of our own lives shape our dreams and aspirations. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of dark matter, we are reminded that we're on a shared journey, one that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Each discovery brings us a little closer to understanding the universe we inhabit, enriching our sense of wonder and igniting the sparks of hope and inquiry within us. So, as we look up at the stars, let's also look inward and contemplate the profound connections between the mysteries of the cosmos and our own lives. The exploration of dark matter is more than just a quest for knowledge. It's a glimpse at the unknown, an appreciation for the hidden forces that dance quietly alongside us, guiding our own cosmic journey. As we venture deeper into the microscopic world, it's essential to grasp how fascinating the characteristics of particles can be, especially their spin. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Spin? Don't particles sit still? It's a fair question. In our everyday experience, we often associate spin with motion, like a spinning top or a planet rotating on its axis. But when we dive into the quantum realm, things become intriguingly abstract. Imagine particles like electrons. Unlike the objects we can see and touch, electrons exist in a state that often defies our intuition. They don't just sit there. They have this inherent quality called spin. Picture it as a sort of cosmic fingerprint, a unique trait that defines their behavior and interactions with other particles. This isn't spin in the traditional sense. It's not something that can be visualized by watching them whirl around in circles. Instead, it's a fundamental property of their identity, much like how you are recognized by your distinctive traits among a crowd. This concept of spin can be perplexing, yet it opens up vistas of understanding about the universe we inhabit. Each electron carries this spin, even when it appears motionless. It's as if they are always dancing to the tune of quantum mechanics, whether they are actively engaged in a reaction or just hanging out, waiting for their next interaction. When you think about it, this intrinsic motion symbolizes a deeper layer of reality, emphasizing that even at rest, there's energy and dynamism contained within. It's a reminder that what we perceive as stillness often harbors unseen activity. Each particle has a role, a function, spinning in a way that's not so different from how we might find our own rhythm in life, often moving at our own pace, even when it seems like we're standing still. Spin plays a critical role in the interplay of particles. It governs how they interact with magnetic fields, how they contribute to the formation of atoms, and in turn, how atoms make up everything we see around us. When we understand this spin, even though it's invisible and difficult to grasp, we gain insight into forces that bind the very fabric of matter together. At its core, the phenomenon of spin shows us just how interconnected and complex the universe is, reminding us that behind every visible action, there is an unseen dance of particles at play. So, the next time you look out at the night sky or feel the solid ground beneath your feet, take a moment to appreciate that beneath the surface lies a world where even the tiniest particles are in constant motion, spinning through the cosmos in exquisite harmony. There's a sort of poetry in that, isn't there? Each little electron carrying a universe of information, elegantly expressing its existence without uttering a single word. This is a world where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, where the unseen spins a tale of existence that reverberates throughout the cosmos. And while we may not perceive their spin directly, we can recognize its significance in the grand symphony of the universe. It's a vivid illustration of how even the smallest entities contribute to the complexity and richness of the world around us. Think about the implications of this for a moment. Just as an artist might paint a sweeping landscape, every electron contributing its spin is like a brushstroke on the canvas of reality. Their movements, though subtle and often masked by the scale of our lives, are part of a grander picture, one that constantly shapes our understanding of matter and energy. By embracing this concept of spin, we begin to unlock the mysteries that reside not only in the microcosm of quantum mechanics, but in the influences that ripple through our everyday experiences. In contemplating this concept of spin, we can relate it to our experiences of inertia and change. Think of how we often feel stuck in our routines, moments where we feel like we are standing still, yet beneath the surface, we are constantly evolving, learning, adapting, and growing. Much like the electrons that quietly spin in their existence, we too carry forward our own unique energies, affecting the world around us in ways we might not always see. Embracing the idea that even the invisible spins can change the way we look at our lives. Just like electrons, we're all interconnected. Our actions, thoughts, and feelings create ripples that resonate outwards, shaping the environment around us, altering the course of our paths, and influencing those we interact with. In the grand design of the universe, even when we feel static, there's a dynamic force within us, a spin that gives our lives character and complexity, much like the particles that drift through the cosmos. So next time you marvel at the brilliance of the universe, remember this: you are part of a grand tapestry of motion and energy. Just as the electrons whiz around their orbits, contributing to the ever-evolving fabric of reality, every moment of your existence spins into the grand narrative of life itself. In that reflection, the invisible takes on a new meaning, intertwining the cosmic with the personal experience of being alive. And just as those particles are vital to the universe, so too are you to the unfolding story of humanity. The universe is a dynamic ballet of forces and energies, but few phenomena are as captivating and perplexing as black holes. Imagine, if you will, a stellar entity that spins so fast that it warps the very fabric of space-time around it. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it doesn't just dim and fade away. Instead, it implodes, collapsing under the weight of its own gravity. At this moment, something extraordinary happens. The dying star's rotation gets compressed into an infinitely dense point, creating a black hole. Now let's take a step back and visualize this process. Think of a spinning figure skater. As they pull their arms in, they spin faster. Similarly, a star collapsing into a black hole does just that. But here, instead of a graceful pirouette, we witness the birth of an astonishing cosmic engine. When these massive stars collapse, their rotations can amplify, resulting in black holes that spin at near light speed. Just picture that for a moment. An object in space, holding the mass of several suns, spinning faintly at the brink of the universe's heartbeat. It's a display of power that's almost unimaginable. But what happens when a black hole spins? Its gravitational influence becomes a mesmerizing dance where not only light, but space itself gets dragged along for the ride. This effect is known as frame dragging. As a black hole spins, it pulls the surrounding space-time into its orbit, creating an effect that can literally alter the paths of other celestial bodies. Imagine the black hole as a cosmic record player, with stars and gas swirling around it like records on a turntable. Each element is caught in the gravitational melody, spiraling closer and closer, tracing an intricate path in the dark, cool void of the cosmos. Now, for a moment, let's try to relate to this on a human level. Think about how music evokes emotions within us, how a particular melody can transport you to a different time and place. In a way, black holes are doing just that, a celestial orchestra playing the symphony of creation and destruction. The energy and matter they consume, the light they bend and twist, and the very fabric of space they manipulate, all contribute to a cosmic performance that's been ongoing since the dawn of the universe. And speaking of destruction, it's essential to understand the dual nature of black holes. On one hand, they are creators. The immense gravitational pull can lead to the formation of accretion disks, rings of gas and dust, that spin at phenomenal speeds before being consumed. This cosmic manufacturing unit can birth new stars, and, in doing so, contributes to the continuous cycle of matter in the universe. On the other hand, they are destroyers, swallowing everything in their vicinity. Even entire stars can vanish without a trace if they stray too close. As black holes consume matter, they emit powerful jets of radiation, propelled outward at nearly the speed of light. This phenomenon adds another layer to their role in the cosmos, acting like pulsars, sending signals across the universe, pulsating with energy that can be detected from billions of light years away. This creates areas of intense brightness in an otherwise dark universe, allowing us to glimpse into their inherently mysterious nature. Despite their terrifying reputation, There's something almost poetic about black holes. They challenge our understanding of physics and push the boundaries of what we know about reality and existence. For many of us, just hearing about these ultimate spinners can invoke a sense of wonder. As we learn more about them, we begin to understand that they play an integral role in the universe's rhythm, a necessary balance within the broader cosmic dance. In broadening our perspective about black holes, let's not forget about their more profound implications. As we delve deeper into their nature, we find ourselves reconsidering the relationship between time and gravity, light and darkness. When we ponder on black holes, we are not just observing astronomical phenomena. We are reflecting on existence, fate, and the intricate, often chaotic dance of creation and annihilation. The concept of a black hole isn't merely an abstract idea found in textbooks or scientific papers. It's a mirror, reflecting our deepest curiosities about the universe. They encourage us to continue asking questions, to venture farther into the depths of space, seeking answers that expand our minds and imaginations. As these cosmic entities spin and twirl through the galaxy, they beckon us to join in their celestial waltz, to explore the mysteries they hold and the stories they could tell if only we had the means to listen. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember these ultimate spinners lurking within the dark patches between the stars. They are not just silent guardians of cosmic secrets. They are the heartbeat of the universe, caught in an eternal rotation, seducing us with their allure of the unknown. Just like the music that resonates within our souls, black holes evoke a sense of wonder, mystery, and perhaps a tender yearning for exploration and discovery that is just as intrinsic to human nature as it is to the fundamental workings of our universe. Through the lens of the ultimate spinners, we glimpse not only the cosmos but our place within it, forever twirling in the dance of life. As we delve deeper into the wonders of our planet, it's essential to pause for a moment and reflect on the incredible journey we all share, the spinning of our home, Earth. Each day, our planet completes a full rotation on its axis in just 24 short hours, a rhythm that shapes not only our days, but also our very lives. We rarely think about it, waking up from one dusk and drifting into another. But this motion is a dance of cosmic proportions. Imagine, for a moment, standing by the ocean as the tide rolls in and out. It's a mesmerizing sight, isn't it? Each wave, influenced by the gravitational pull of the moon, tells a story of the Earth's rotation intertwined with celestial forces. As the wheel of time moves forward, we're left in awe of nature's clockwork. The waves, like whispers of the universe, invite us to appreciate the elegance of our planet's spin. When the sun rises each day, it's easy to take this transition for granted. We open our curtains, yawn, and sip our morning coffee, often lost in the busy noise of life. But consider this: every dawn is nature's way of reminding us that the universe is continuously in motion. This grand display of colors as the sun peeks over the horizon is a moment that transcends our individual lives, connecting us with that vast cosmos and a history that stretches back billions of years. It's the same daily ritual that our ancestors witnessed and felt awe towards. In this light, we are united through time and space with everyone who has looked to the east, waiting for a glimpse of that fiery orb emerging to greet the day. Think of the winds that whip through your hair as you stand outside, the gentle breezes or fierce gusts. They, too, are manifestations of our planet's spinning motion. The Coriolis effect, as complex as it sounds, is simply a byproduct of Earth's rotation, causing winds to curve rather than flow straight. It's an invisible hand that shapes weather patterns, bringing storms and calm, just like the unpredictable twists and turns of our own lives. All around us, the atmosphere dances, intricately connected to the spinning core beneath our feet. Now, pause for a moment and reflect on what it truly means to be living on a spinning planet. Beneath our feet, millions of people move, breathe, and live their lives, each unaware of the centrifugal forces at work all around them. Despite the chaotic rush of the world outside, we're grounded, rooted in this constant motion, always taking our next steps forward while being part of something incredibly vast. When we breathe in and out, we existence within a world that is spinning around the sun at an incredible speed of over 66,000 miles per hour. And yet, here we stand, feeling perfectly still in our own little bubble of reality. Every day, we orient ourselves in relation to that consistent cycle of day and night, our internal clocks mirroring the Earth's rhythm. Our schedules are shaped around the sun's position, the time to rise, to work, to eat, and to eventually rest. We depend on this cycle, shaping our lives according to the patterns etched into the fabric of existence. In a profound way, the Earth's spin guarantees that life continues as it has for millennia, offering us the stability to build our lives upon. What's even more remarkable is when we extend that thought to the universe at large. Each whirl of Earth connects to a galaxy of countless others, spiraling in sync with their own cosmic dance. Isn't it awe-inspiring to think about? The very forces that dictate our day directly relate to the same forces that govern the movement of stars and planets across unimaginable distances. And as we gaze up at the night sky, we are not only looking at the twinkling stars, but also witnessing the remnants of history. Light from galaxies millions, sometimes billions, of light years away, traveling through time to meet our eyes. In those moments of quiet reflection, folding laundry, sipping tea, or walking under a starlit sky, realizing you're part of this great spinning home often ignites a sense of belonging. It's a reminder that no matter how small our individual struggles may feel, we're all part of this majestic rotation. Each sunset, each sunrise, each breath, we collectively share in this wondrous experience. As we carry on with our day-to-day lives, let's hold tight to this insight. We're living on a spinning planet, moving alongside our fellow travelers, all while intertwined with the majestic cosmos that shapes our very existence. Embracing this concept doesn't just ground us. It inspires curiosity and wonder, and encourages us to explore our world and embrace our collective journey through this beautiful shared spinning home. Imagine a world where the very essence of existence grinds to a halt. What if, for an inexplicable reason, the Earth simply stopped spinning? In this moment of profound stillness, everything we know would be thrown into disarray. Let's dive into this alternate reality and explore just what this means for our planet and beyond. Take a deep breath and visualize it. The familiar rhythm of day and night, the gentle transition from dawn to dusk, all erasing into an indefinite void of stillness. With Earth ceasing its daily rotation, the first and most immediate consequence would be the catastrophic collapse of our atmosphere, Gravity holds our air in place, and it's the rotation of our planet that helps to distribute that weight evenly. With no spin, you'd find that the air, now feeling the effects of inertia, would rush toward the equator. Imagine standing on a hillside one moment and then suddenly being swept away as winds up to 1,000 miles per hour collide in a chaotic frenzy. The howling of those turbulent winds would drown out any thoughts. You'd be left struggling to maintain balance, clasping onto anything solid, as if your life depended on it. Transitioning from wind to landscape, day and night would vanish entirely. Instead, one half of the earth would be engulfed in an endless sunlit blaze, while the other half would plunge into perpetual darkness. Picture it: the sun blazing mercilessly on one side, turning fields into scorched wastelands, while the other side succumbs to an everlasting cold, a black abyss where temperatures plummet, making life as we know it impossible. As you ponder the implications of eternal daylight on one side, consider the effect on ecosystems. The plants and animals that have thrived through the seasons would wither under a relentless sun, while those on the dark side would struggle to adapt to frigid conditions. Without the comforting cycle of light and dark, ecosystems would fail, biodiversity would grind to a halt, and footholds for survival would disappear. It's a heavy thought, isn't it? The delicate web of life, every plant, every animal, every human, disintegrating under a circumstance that seems almost surreal. But let's zoom out and, quite literally, shift perspective beyond our planet. The cosmos itself would unravel in the absence of motion. Galaxies dance together, held in a gravitational embrace. Their cosmic ballet relies on movement. Without this rotation, we would witness chaos on a grand scale. Stars would drift aimlessly, the structure of the universe tearing apart at the seams. The intricate patterns and formations we admire in the night sky would morph into an unrecognizable chaos, a cosmic void of stillness where once there was a vibrant dance of creation. Yet, amidst this overwhelming stillness, let's reflect on ourselves. Humans thrive on movement, be it in the form of our daily routines or our dreams and aspirations. Our hearts beat in rhythm, embodying that very pulse of existence. From a simple stroll through the park to the heartbeat of cities buzzing with life, we're constantly moving, responding, evolving. Just think about this: your laugh as you chase after a friend across the street, or the exhilarating sense of freedom you feel as you race along the shore. The concept of stillness stretches beyond just physical motion. It resonates deeply within our emotional landscape. We are creatures of change, shaped by experiences, relationships, and dreams that propel us forward. What if all that momentum came to a standstill? Would our thoughts crystallize into silence? Would our dreams stagnate, floating in a sea of unfulfilled potential? The art of dreaming, the aspiration for something greater than ourselves, is the force that drives us through life's challenges. Without it, stagnation would replace progress, leaving us anchored in a world deprived of possibility. So, as you reflect on this hypothetical scenario of what if everything stopped, allow that awareness to wash over you. Beyond the scientific chaos and cosmic collapse, there lies a mirror reflecting our own need for momentum in life. Whether you're facing challenges or celebrating milestones, remember, it's the act of moving forward, however small the steps, that keeps us alive, keeps us dreaming, keeps us human. Step back into our reality, where the earth continues its celestial dance and the stars twinkle in the night sky. In appreciating the profound truth that motion is life's pulse, we become grateful for each rotation of our beautiful blue planet and the vibrant tapestry it nurtures. Each moment counts, and the journey of existence, however chaotic and unpredictable, is undeniably magnificent. It's fascinating to think about how motion, in all its forms, is intricately woven into the fabric of life as we know it. Let's start small, like really small. Picture an atom, that tiny unit of matter. At its core, you have protons and neutrons, but it's the electrons that keep the action going. These little guys are in constant motion, whizzing around the nucleus at incredible speeds. This movement is what holds everything together. It's energy, fundamental energy that fuels not just the creation of elements, but life itself. Now, you may be wondering, why does that matter? The answer lies in the undeniable connection between motion and energy. Just as atoms are always in motion, so are celestial bodies, planets, stars, and galaxies. They spin, orbit, and revolutionize around one another, creating a cosmic dance that has been going on for billions of years. This grand choreography doesn't simply exist for our viewing pleasure. It's foundational to the universe, setting the stage for everything that comes after it. Perhaps you've marveled at the grandeur of a storm rolling across the horizon. The winds swirling, rain falling. It's all a result of energy transferring from the sun to our atmosphere, driving air currents that result in dynamic weather patterns. These storms appear chaotic, yet there's a rhythm to them, a natural harmony governed by the mechanics of motion. And those same weather systems are crucial for life here on Earth. They replenish our water supply, sustain ecosystems, and ultimately nurture the food we eat. Consider the seasons, too. The Earth spins on its axis while it orbits around the sun. This motion creates a cycle of life. Spring with its rejuvenation, summer with its abundant growth, autumn with its harvest, and winter, the period of rest. This cycle is a reminder of the beauty in change, the necessity of motion and growth, decay, and rebirth. Without these physical motions, the vibrant tapestry of life as we know it wouldn't exist. And let's connect this idea to our personal experiences. Think back to a moment in your life where motion played an important role. Perhaps a graduation ceremony marking the transition into adulthood, a wedding where two people embark on a shared journey, or even a simple evening stroll that helps clear the mind. Each of these moments is a snapshot of life in motion, reflecting change and growth. As we delve deeper into this relationship, it's important to highlight that without motion, there's stagnation. Imagine a world without the interactions that drive us forward. Life wouldn't just be different, it might not exist at all. The very questions we ponder about existence and meaning require motion, a journey, a quest for understanding, and that's vital. It's how we explore our universe, challenge our boundaries, and seek our answers, all while navigating the frenzy of life itself. Motion is what keeps our hearts beating, our thoughts racing, and our spirits soaring. Whether it's the pulse of a lively conversation over coffee with a friend, or the thumping rhythm of your favorite song that gets you moving, these are all expressions of life in action. Ultimately, motion teaches us resilience. Life, with all its twists and turns, encourages us to embrace change, rather than resist it. The more we understand how motion encapsulates everything, from the unfathomable vastness of galaxies to the intricacies of our daily lives, the more we appreciate the energy that fuels our very existence. So the next time you ponder life, consider how much it thrives on motion. It's the dance of atoms, the rotation of planets, the journey through seasons, and our personal experiences rolling into one symphonic expression of existence. Without it, asking why would be as abstract as trying to visualize a static universe. The universe is a celebration of motion, a testament to energy, and ultimately, a living reminder that we are part of something far more magnificent than we can ever truly comprehend. As we delve deeper into the idea that the universe remembers, it's essential to recognize that everything around us, including ourselves, is intertwined with the fabric of existence that began billions of years ago. Imagine for a moment the very rotation of our planet. Each spin is not just a movement, it's a rhythmic recollection of the beginning, a cosmic dance that keeps the memory of creation alive. Think about how every day starts anew for us. The sun rises, casting golden rays across the horizon, and as we wake to the familiar sounds of the world, we are reminded of our place in this vast universe. Each dawn is a whisper of the great cosmic event that unfolded so long ago, a reminder that we are engaged in a never-ending journey of existence. Even the simplest act of opening your eyes is part of this continuum. The turning earth recalls the first heartbeat of creation. Furthermore, the atoms that make up your body are ancient travelers. Everything you are made of once danced among stars, formed within the fiery furnaces of long-extinct celestial giants. Each atom carries with it the memory of its journey, the echoes of the universe's birth. Can you feel this connection? It's more than just science. It's a reminder that you are part of something much larger, a thread woven into the intricate tapestry of the cosmos. Now, as you contemplate your very being, reflect on the movement of your body. Each breath you take replicates the rhythm of that original expansion. When you jog in place or stretch your arms towards the sky, you're not just exercising, you're physically manifesting the energies that have shaped the universe for eons. Your muscles, your heartbeat, they mirror the perpetual motion of existence itself. It's fascinating to think that with every spin of the earth, every breath we take, we are participating in this magnificent journey that has remained constant since time began. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, never stopped expanding. It merely adapted, evolving from the explosive origins into the intricate systems we see now. Reflect for a moment on the quietness of the night sky. Each twinkling star, a memory of its own. Each constellation, a gallery of stories from the past. When we gaze up, we are not merely looking at distant lights. We are conversing with our cosmic history. Those stars have seen unimaginable events, spectacular births, and cataclysmic ends. And now, they share those stories with you. You are not separate from this narrative. You are actively participating in it. In this expansive universe, the concept of time becomes beautifully elastic. While many view it as linear, a straight line from past to present to future, what if we allow time to flow like the galaxies themselves, swirling and intertwining in a grand spiral? Every moment we experience isn't just a point in time, it's a convergence of memories, each layered upon the last, much like the rings of a tree that tell its own story of survival through the years. This idea connects with the human experience. Just as the universe remembers, so do we. The moments that shape us, the memories we hold dear, they all play a role in our identity. Just like the universe, we are continuously changing, yet rooted in the experiences that define us. Every laugh, every tear, every adventure echoes within us, reminding us of who we are and where we came from. So, as you go about your daily life, take a moment to appreciate the cosmic dance you are a part of. Feel the earth beneath your feet, acknowledging its relentless spin. Breathe in deeply, allowing each breath to resonate with the memory of creation. Recognize that you are not just a passive observer. You are an active participant in this grand narrative of existence. In your own unique way, you are both a reflection of and a contributor to the never-ending expansion of the universe. Each of us carries with us the essence of that first moment, and with every heartbeat, we remind the universe that we are here, alive and connected, honored to be part of its story. As we gaze up at the night sky, it's easy to forget that our lives are part of this grand cosmic ballet. Every star, every planet, and even the tiniest atom is caught in a dance of motion. Why does everything spin? Because that's the essence of the universe. Motion is its DNA. From the fiery birth of galaxies to the gentle rhythm of your own heartbeat, the act of turning is inherent in our existence. Look around. The leaves sway in the breeze. The oceans pulse with the tides. It's all connected, a symphony of perpetual movement. The cosmos doesn't rest. It exists in an eternal spin, a perfect silent rhythm that echoes through time. So as life whirls around you, remember that you're not just an observer. You're part of this cosmic dance, moving, living, and spinning in harmony with the universe itself.